sleep when you can play Dom Team Death, the free-for-all, CTF and Sabotage. Man, I play them all from search up to headquarters, down the list of demolition. Objectively speaking, to win is my only mission. If I sin, it's not by omission of honor. My team.
Hey guys, it's Hardcore Gamer for Life coming at you again. Hot on the heels of my last commentary, a free-for-all on Wasteland with the M16. I'm bringing you another free-for-all, this time on Invasion with the Striker. As you can see, I sped these gameplays up a fair amount. I just like to get through the gameplays. And especially, I don't think it hurts the gameplay in any way. I'm not speeding it up any super large amount, but just enough to keep things real fast-paced. Both these matches I was running around the map quite a bit anyway. On that match with the Wasteland, this whole session I had been playing, trying to get a good Striker gameplay for a handful of rounds. And I played that match on Wasteland, or I spawned into Wasteland, as you might remember, with the UMP, and ready to pull out that Striker. But I realized, if I'm going to use a Striker in Wasteland, I'm going to have to camp down in the middle the whole time, and I just wasn't really interested in playing that style of gameplay. I wanted to, get around the map and run around, and with a Striker, that was going to leave me horribly vulnerable. So that's why I went ahead and chose the M16, which was cool. It gave me a reason to talk about certain things. Actually, there was a couple of things I wanted to touch on about the M16 and why I chose it in that match. And, certain related issues as well that I never got to. But fortunately, this is a fairly good-sized video. It's a little bit longer than the other one. So it'll definitely give me the chance to talk about this video and what else I wanted to touch on that one as well, which is all kind of the same cloth, if you will, because this is Modern Warfare 2, and the reason I'm playing it so much lately is obviously because I'm anticipating Modern Warfare 3 coming up. And again, this is another quick impromptu commentary, just a one take, so, take it for what it is, but, you can expect some really sweet premium content coming up very soon. I've been working on a ton of it, and, some of it's not coming out for a week or more. I believe I should have a really good video coming out on Junkyard 129's community channel, game reviews and more, here within about next few days, I would guess. So expect that, and I got some other premium content. I got some people that I'm partnering up with on another series, and it's just a matter. My part of the work's done. I'm waiting for them to get their part done. So, hey guys down at Keystroke Production, if you're watching this, hey man, I'm ready to put out that GSPM whenever you guys got it finished. So appreciate your help, and hit me up with a YouTube message. Let me know how progress is going on that. But anyways, yeah, what I wanted to talk about as far as the last round with the M16 on Wasteland, Wasteland is just a huge wide open map, like I mentioned. I had to pull out the M16 or some sort of ranged weapon. The Striker just was not going to happen if I wanted to run out in the open on that map, which I did. So that kind of touches on another subject. I don't know about you guys, but when I see a map like Wasteland, or, even Afghan, in all honesty, it's definitely not as bad. You definitely got some places to, get cover. You can get around the map a little bit better than on Wasteland, without being seen, but it's still a little too wide open for my taste. I don't... When I'm playing Modern Warfare 2, there's just certain maps, let me see, Wasteland, Derail, Afghan, on the one hand, it's all there for a reason. There's all different types of map design and philosophy. And honestly, I don't mind being a camper sometimes. And if I'm in the mood to be a camper, one of those maps is fine. But if I'm in the mood to run around and I see one of those maps, I'm like, ugh, I got my work cut out for me this time. So, let me know if you guys are kind of the same way when you see these maps come up. And that kind of segues into what else I wanted to talk about that, which was Modern Warfare 3. They're supposedly changing the map philosophy. I haven't played any of these maps and have only seen, brief clips here and there, a couple, partial gameplays. Actually, I think I saw one or two pretty much full gameplays from like Nuckfugget's bits of matches from Tabe and stuff. But all in all, from what I've seen, it kind of bears out what I've been hearing about the map design philosophy on that game, which is keep things closer quarters. Less camping spots, less windows to hide up in, less balconies, less all that sort of stuff, where you're just getting these huge long sight lines. And, I I know there are still long sightlines in the maps here and there, but they've definitely toned that sort of thing down. It's not as camper friendly from what I understand, which is perfectly fine by me. Primarily, I'm a rusher. I don't mind camping, like I said. I don't think there's anything so horribly wrong with it, like some people get mortally offended if you camp, but, whatever. At the same time, I recognize that it's not the most entertaining gameplay in the world, so I don't post up a lot of it. I post up a camping match here and there, but for the most part, I like to post up Russian stuff, especially, when I could play with like this, with a shotgun, with some duels, with something that's, really heavy rush, up-close tactic, and so I'm kind of rejoicing about that change in the map design and philosophy in Modern Warfare 3, and I hope it really bears out in play in the end, and people don't find, little spots to camp that are just as effective or whatnot. But either way, I guess it doesn't matter what other people find. That's not the way I play my game. That's not how I base my game. Fail on the knife, but what the hell? I'll just shoot him with the shotty, payback on your ass. But yeah, I don't base my playstyle on how other people play. I try to keep my playstyle consistent and have a way that I approach things. I actually could be a little more organized and together on it sometimes. But overall, my playstyle does not depend on what the other guy does. A lot of people say, oh, if it wasn't for them damn campers, I would have had a good round there. Well, whatever, man. You just, you dispensed with clear thinking and you rushed at them because they pissed you off. That's basically kind of what happened there, buddy. But, anyways, that's just kind of my take on that whole situation. Yeah, too many people whine too much. That's just kind of my opinion. I'm not saying I'm not guilty of it from time to time too. Believe me, I can get frustrated as the next guy occasionally. But I try and keep it in mind that, hey, it is just a game. This is for fun, and that's why I play video games, is for fun. And now I'm trying to get it to where, this is also part of my profession, play video games plus make videos while and about playing video games. So, I guess it's not all fun and games. I'm trying to take it pretty seriously, but at the same time, I'm not going to let it disrupt the fun for me, because that disrupts the fun for you guys, in my opinion. If I'm not having a good time, then why the hell should, doing this and doing these commentaries, why the hell should you have a good time watching my gameplay and watching these commentaries? You know what I'm saying? So, let that Pavlo rape. Pavlo and Harrier right now? No, looks like just the Pavlo. The Harrier got shot down. But yeah, anyways, guys. Yeah, so that's why I do so much rushing around with shotguns, do dual wields and semi-automatics and stuff like that. I could use all the easy mode guns all the time like some guys, but I just prefer to vary it up and give you guys something a little different to watch. Bring a little something that you're not seeing from every other guy. So anyways, guys, this has been Hardcore Gamer for Life. As always, thanks so much for viewing. Please rate, comment, and subscribe if you like what you see. Peace.
I made my way from UAVs to spy planes, Harriers to Blackbirds, PVR to file share. Keep it on the dial where you know that it's hot, cause you know that on my channel I upload a lot of videos of all different types of varieties.